Thought you were gonna say how many engines are going in this car. I'm thinking it's just 2.
Well, it's technically got 3. If you count the being the first one was since all the traffic.
Yeah.
This is its second 440.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
You'll have to go backward. Go towards the car more. Good there? A little to the passenger side, maybe? Yep. Yep. You'll be starting to go forward. Yeah. Okay, you just touch the transmission. Looking really good.
There. Right there. Okay, transmission, torque converter's hitting the engine, the nub on the torque converter. Yeah.
We need to just pick up the front door.
Yeah. So we'll have to jack it back up, pick up the front, and that won't be so bad. You'll drop on the engine mount on this side, like you're right over it. You're actually on it. How about your side? Okay. So you drop her down and yeah, she slid right together. It is. This is known as the Superman planking position for mechanics. Note the patented elbow and thighs holding the whole body up.
Basically, nothing we need.
Yeah, coil, battery box, rad hoses, radiator.
This goes before the rad.
Okay, good deal. I gotta lube that stuff, brother.
Watch.
There. These would be your battery hold downs?
You bet. How did you know?
Oh, we shop at the same store for our battery hold down needs. So guys, some of you would be wondering why we're doing all this work to this big old wagon. I mean, yes, it's a 1968, but if you look at the lack of rust. This thing is in fantastic shape overall. It's got a few magooey spots, but what vehicle doesn't? So here we are. And the exhaust is just being snugged up right now. Engine's in on the mounts, bell housing's done, torque converter's done, starter's on, wired up, all the wiring's done until we get to the last of the batteries to be dealt with. So far we're just searching through, and Dominic has been diligently finding little reasons for coolant leaks using a vacuum tester and a pressure tester, just so we know when we put it together and we break in the cam, we're not going to have something puke all over the place. So we're getting pretty close, wrapping up a few little tiny things, and stay tuned to see if we can actually put the hood on this car, because we had to put a 1/2-inch spacer on, and with the Yellowbrook Perform RPM intake and it being a tall deck 440, we ain't got much room. So Dominic is actually super excited to put a hood scoop on this car. Let's cross our fingers that we have to put a hood scoop on. All right, everybody, we are down to the wire. It is time to essentially try and fire this thing up. We're not 100% sure where the timing is at. It should be pretty close, but play with that. Coolant's in it. No signs of any leaks, and we are about as ready to go as we can be. Okay, cross your fingers, everybody. Hey! £80? You want to just leave the engine up on the concrete here? Like that. Well, we're getting ready to do the camshaft break-in part of it, so. Alright, that's good. We just don't need it to turn while the cam's breaking in. I got it at 34 right now. We'll probably have to dial it back a little bit at a higher RPM. Oh, good. Alright. We might, but we're set up to do it. Yeah. Here. Lower. Oh yeah, you're like 190. Oh, she's hot anyway. Good to pull it off anyway. Alright, we are sitting at 20-minute cam break-in now. We're going to go another 4 minutes, 5 minutes, make it an even 25. So far, our oil pressure is good. We're keeping the engine cool at about 170 degrees with the water from the hose on the rad. And no surprises other than we started melting a spark plug wire boot, which is not a big deal. That can be fixed. It's hitting on all 8 and it's running about 13 to 1, maybe 13.5 to 1 for air-fuel ratio on the O2 sensor. Looking good. We're pretty happy.
So Cowboy, you said that was what, a 230 at 50?
Yep.
So
it won't be terribly lumpy.
No, I don't remember camshafts at all. All I remember is like a 260 was kind of small, but yes, that's advertised versus
Yep.
This was what, 280 advertised?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's pretty chunky, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then lift-wise, what was it at?
480 lift.
So more than the 460s we're thinking, 440, 460.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see you do a compression test on it for the heck of it. I'm assuming between 200 and 220 PSI.
With the bigger cam, compression goes up or down?
It's the valve events. So the more,
Like your static compression is what I'm reading.
yep, bigger cam. Now wild cams, it actually goes down because you need RPM. But for the Dart, I was running 240 duration, 245, and 610 thou lift, I think. And yeah, I was pumping 225 PSI per cylinder.
You know, we could have turned the heater on around there.
We probably could have, but we'll leave her like this.
It's the let now.
Oh yeah.
Still?
25 minutes. Yeah, we're still low, or we're still good. All right.
I'm still doing this till we idle her down.
What's that?
I'll still do this till it's idled down.
All right, guys, we're doing a cam break-in, oil change. Cam is broke in, 25 minutes. Fresh oil and fresh filter. And then we'll be ready to set the ignition timing properly and the idle mixture. So it'll run longer than seconds. And guaranteed it's paid for itself. Well, there we have it, guys. A little bit of messing around with the tuning, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I set the timing advance wrong. We fixed it. And this thing's purring like a kitten. It's got good oil pressure at idle. Runs good. Got a couple little seepages to deal with on the coolant, and looks like the oil drain plug maybe, but not a big deal. Overall, it's running good. Now he's got to break the rings in and such and drive it regularly. He's going to do a couple of early oil changes. But there we have it. Dominic's 1968 Monaco Wagon is back up and running. And we're really happy to have this part done. Next step for this car, not just engine bay paint. We're going to paint the whole car, and you're going to see that on the channel. From David Dave's Glory Shopworks, and Dominic and Nat, really appreciate you guys coming to check out. Thank you very much, and have a great night.